Welcome to the Min Min Raid Boss! Well, kind of. Allow me to explain real quick. So, as we know, a raid boss, you need an amiibo of your character. Min Min does not have one, but I found a way to kind of get an idea of, again, how the raid boss could end up looking. So, how did I do that? Well, the way I kind of did it is, again, when you scan in an amiibo, you're going to get some important information. So, as we can see, this is an example. Obviously, this isn't Min Min. I'm using King K. Rool as an example. So, you press the R button, right? And you will get the stats over on the right-hand side. And then you will get their personality, which happens to be offensive. Again, personality for this type of video doesn't quite mean anything. So, let's just set that aside. But I want to focus on the total number of points from attack and defense. That's what we have to focus on. So when you completely do a raid boss amiibo, they will have, and if raid boss amiibos, you have to use all 3 slots for the raid boss for support spirits. So when you use all 3, you will have a grand total of 4,200 points combined between attack and defense. Now you can divide it up however you want. 0 attack, 42, or actually, you could get up to 4,600 defense, but whatever. You could get any sort of combination. So, that's what we had to work with. Alright, let's come up with a raid boss Min Min and give it 4,200 power. Now, how do we do that without the Min Min? Well, it's simple. The answer lies in spirits. So, the best, fairest, closest way to do that is to create a team of something that's very close to 4,200 in power. So for mine, I found this young Alm and young Celica spirit. It happens, again, primary spirits, remember, for amiibos, they do not acquire the primary support spirit. So whatever, if the primary spirit happens to say fist attack up, primary does not matter. So find a primary spirit like we did here with young Alm and Celica, right? They don't have any extra special bonus, so that's better. But the trick was you got to find one that also has 3 support slots. And this one was the closest I could get to getting to 4,200 while still using all 3 support spirit slots. So we did go over a little bit, 42, 43, so we went over by 43. But you know what? For the sake of this video, that's fine. 43 points over. Not going to make the biggest difference, and this is as close as I could, because, again, you got to use a primary spirit, but you got to get it to level 99, because if you start with a level 1 spirit, say we started with Severa, she's going to level up during the battle. We don't want it to level up. We want it to already be at max attack, max stats, which is why I already went and got Alm and Celica to their max power, which then by themselves you can see is 36, 32, and then adding the support spirits bumps it up to 42, 43. So we got as close, well, we went over a little bit, but again, that does not matter. So we went over a little bit, but we got as close as we could to replicate the power of a certain raid boss amiibo power. So we got that done, we got that out of the way. So that's the fun thing. Again, play around, mess around with any support spirits you want. You can go ahead and copy this. Do exactly what I do. If you have an extra Alm or Celica, the young one, max it out to level 99, and then feed it whatever 3 support spirits. This is kind of a fun way to test future raid bosses. So any of the DLC characters that yet have their amiibos to be released, we got it. So again, this is another important thing. If you want to test it out, rule sets, you got to make sure spirits are on, because you're going to have to equip them with the spirits. So you'll see what I mean, right? Easy. So let's do a couple battles. Alright, so you do got to go with the computer, right? Alright, cool. Throw Min Min on, and then, of course, make sure we get the raid boss test spirit that we want to go. So this is essentially the raid boss spirit set that Min Min could potentially have, right? And I believe, if I remember, it was the fist attack up, physical attack, and then I did toss and meteor. It's just kind of like a basic, real testy set. Testy, wow, okay, never mind. But this is our test set. So we're at the power. The only thing that's good that I've noticed a difference in, you're not going to be able to get that specific sort of play style. This is just going to be all around well balanced, because the computer is not trained to be a certain style. Do you want the, again, raid bosses? Do you want them to use specific attacks in certain situations? Well, the computer's not always going to do that. So that's the only difference. But power-wise, just kind of getting an idea of how this could end up being a raid boss, how they could fare in the future. What? You didn't tech that? Shut up. But yeah, this kind of works out, and it's really fun because, look, the raid boss, if you remember, or you guys should know, raid bosses pack a punch. They hit hard. And that's what Min Min's going to do with this raid boss testing spirit set that I have. Oh, geez. There we go. What? That was me hitting you. Okay. No. Yeah, get out of here. I got to see if I can beat this thing. I got to see if I can beat this Min Min raid boss, the test version. It's like we're future-proofing, kind of, in a way, for Min Min raid boss. Because could you imagine? Oh, my God. Look at that. She loves her kicks. That was an up air. It was an up air. She finished me with an up air. Sure, I had a lot of damage, but still. That could be an interesting kind of gimmick, right? Do a Min Min raid boss, but oh no, she broke it! Even with the buffs! Be gentle. That was not gentle. I have yet to get a stock off this thing. Let's go. Okay, spoke too soon. Now the comeback. Let's go. Oh, she broke King K. Rool's armor. The raid boss version of Min Min. The kind of raid boss version of Min Min. Broke and destroyed me. Broke the K. Rool's armor. Wow. In one shot. So it's kind of a fun idea. It's kind of a way to just test out future raid bosses. Again, kind of. That's the phrase of the day, kind of. I probably said it like 10 times. But I like this idea. It's just a way to test it out. And again, don't put spirits on yourself if you want to understand how the amiibo could potentially play. Because computers, if you really want to learn about like potential oh geez, hello. Okay, hello. Stop it. If you really want to learn about amiibos and potential maybe combos that they know, watch the computer. Watch what the computer version of that character will do. And then if you're noticing something that they do that maybe you don't do in your style, maybe try to do it a little bit during training, and you'll end up getting... Oh, come on. You love that down here, don't you? I don't know about me. When I play as Min Min, oh my goodness, stop it. Come on. Whiff. Nope. Oh, please, be gentle. No, we're fine. Ready? Let's go. I was over the edge. Ah. Okay, hold on. Oh, I missed. Great, went for the grab. I gotta start utilizing grabs more. I definitely realized that. With every character. It's something I need to work on. Hello, let's get you. Turn around, let's go. Yeah, there we go, look at that. There we go, we're coming back. Uh-oh, she's baiting me. She baited me. There we go. We gotta beat a raid boss. Can we beat a kind of raid boss? I hope so. Yeah, but again, that's the only big thing that I've noticed so far is the personality. If I wanted like an amiibo or a Min Min raid boss for future to be very aggressive, well, I don't really have control over that because again, the computer is just meant to be more of a well-rounded one. So maybe if that's the kind of raid boss you want to go for, then you will have a perfect idea of how the character or the amiibo is going to work in the future. I just thought this was kind of all right, let's go. No, again. Stop jumping over it. No, got it. There we go. What? She got out of that? Hello. Banjo needed more buffs than some ledge get up. Oh, she messed up. Hey, it's not over. I still gotta win. Still gotta win. Still got work to do. Look, raid bosses could be beat with skill, right? I might not be portraying a lot of it right now, but this is not really me trying to show off skill. This is more me trying to say, hey, test this out with future DLC characters. Want to know how their amiibo might play? Test. What? Just happened. Oh. Okay. Pull that out of nowhere. Oh, that was another thing I was noticing about her as well. She was kind of rotating the different arm as well, so that's kind of cool to take note of. You might not need to do that during training, but if you want to focus on like a specific one, then maybe try to rotate it to it more. But that's stuff to figure out in the future once the amiibo action. Oh my god, stop it. That's something to figure out in the future. But in the meantime, this is kind of a way to hold us over into... Oh my goodness. Ah! Yeah, there we go. Let's go. You! She loves that. Oh, what was that? The up air? Up tilts again? She loves her kicks. That could be a fun gimmick for her, right? Min Min from ARMS, but all she's allowed to do for Raid Boss is kick moves? Or maybe that's the way you could train her? Okay, bye. Yeah, this one's not going well. Excuse you. No. She loves that down air. I don't like that move. I hate using it. Because I can't use it properly. Let's go, let's go. We're fine. We back. We back, but no. We just got the floor wiped with us. We just... Oh. Oh! She just wins again. Alright, how about real quick? Should we test out a raid boss against the potential kind of lookings of a future raid boss? Why not? Just one quick battle. I got K-Rool right here. There we go. Let's just see how a raid boss does against a potential kind of raid boss. Alright, let's do this. I couldn't beat her. I got close with Banjo, kind of. Terry, that we don't talk about that one. That didn't happen. My controller was unplugged, so it doesn't really count. But let's see how well raid boss does. All right, K-Rool, you're gonna have to start doing some damage. I would appreciate that. See, that's something I got to do now. I need to buy a second King K-Rool. I want to make one that's actually more competitive. This one is meant to just be, well, take advantage of super armor. And that's not fun. I want one that's going to be way more competitive. So I got to find a second one to buy. K-Rool, even with his new buffs, I mean, come on, there's some new stuff to play around with. I'm wondering if they changed his AI for his combo. His down throw, because you can wiggle out of it real soon. I wonder if they changed it so K-Rool, the computer, the amiibo, will know not to go into forward tilt, like at a down angle, though. But now they might go with an up tilt. Just catch him out of it. Whatever. Just basic combo stuff. That's what I'm getting at. Let's go! First stock. Let's go. Even though this Min Min's putting in work, though. Min Min's putting in work. Look at this. Just tied it up. K-Rool has super armor. Oh, there we go. Nice back air. This Min Min, though. So that's another thing about the stats, though. Because stat-wise for amiibos when training, yeah, you can kind of dictate how much attack you want to have, how much defense you want to have. In this case, it's just safe to say we have, how much was it, 42, 43 or something like that? So pretty much just say it's like split. Half of that's going to be attack, half is defense. Again, this is kind of just a very basic, very well-balanced sort of character. It's just kind of one idea of the character. So, I don't know. I've been kind of playing around with this a little bit and decided, hey, maybe turn this into a little bit of a video. Let's go. Clap on him with that big belly. I like it. You can't stop him. You can't stop him. You can't break that armor. Even though she broke my armor, remember, in one shot. That was ridiculous. Probably can't do it against a raid boss because they have increased stats as well. We'll get him, K-Rool. Go get him, Crusher. Get him, baby. There you go. Nice down air. 108%. Still in the blast zone. See? Right there in the blast zone. This is coming down on the wire. What is happening right here? Ooh, one shot, 30% damage. Wow. It's a big punch. You want to play with arms? K-Rool's got some gloves too. He can punch. He can throw with the best of them. Hey, King Crusher, that is his boxing alias after all. You want to throw hands? K-Rool knows how to do so. He can do it. Oh, God. Ow, that probably hurt. All right, Min Min. Coming down to the white. Wow. Is she going to pull this off? No, come on, Crusher. Come on, Crusher. You got this, buddy. You got this. Getting close. Don't give her distance. Close this game out. There you go. Down smash. Oh, went for the down air. Go for the spike. I liked it. Oh no. Don't get hit by. Woo! This is way more competitive than I was expecting. Oh, did she perfect shield that? You better not. She won. Check that out. Well, there you go. There's the idea. You kind of get an idea of what a future raid boss could look like. Give them the proper stats, give them whatever it is, and you might turn out with something interesting. Again, I gave her basic setup. I just gave her fist attack, physical attack, and then toss a meteor. change up whatever support spirits you want because you're still going to end up with the same overall stats at the end of it after the leveled up primary spirit. So, yeah, try to stick to as close to 4,200 as possible without going over. Or if you do go over, like I did by a few points, no big deal. It's not going to make the biggest difference, I promise. So, that is all I got for this one. There is the Min raid boss. Well, kind of. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully catch you on the next one. Peace out, butter.